So from there, did you start going into like more like ciphers or battles or anything, or like you guys were just focused on writing songs?
Yeah, we were more focused on writing songs. It was just like, I lived in New Jersey at the time. My mother had got remarried, so we moved out to New Jersey, and we were out and living out in East Orange. And I used to still come to school, every morning from East Orange to New York. It's probably like 40 minutes. Used to get on the bus in the morning, come to Port Authority and come uptown. You know what I mean? So I did
Man, so
that.
you lived all over, huh? So
Yeah,
you lived in Harlem, you lived in the Bronx, you lived in
Bronx and New
East Orange.
Jersey.
Just like
Yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah. My mom, she kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? And wherever she went, I was right. She had me right with her. Like, yo, come on, we going to Jersey. And I was like, oh,
But I bet you that made you a more well-rounded person, though, because you got to see more
I guess
and live
so.
in so many different places.
I guess so. Yeah, because you get to see, you become more personable. You deal with different, different elements and different people. So I guess
Right?
so.
Because there's some people that have never left their borough. Like so
Yeah.
it's like that's mainly like what they know, So like for you to be able to see different things early on, like I'm sure that shaped you in different ways.
Yeah, I would imagine. You know what I mean? I didn't really think about it, but sometimes it does kind of pass through, my thoughts, and I'm like, yeah, we did, I did experience, three different kind of neighborhoods, three different kinds of elements,
Mm-hmm.
but coming from New Jersey, being out in New Jersey was, it was wild because that's when Naughty by Nature came up and, Queen Latifah, and I started realizing that a lot of them, a lot of those guys were from Jersey and kind of from the area I was from and I was living in and all that, East Orange and Newark and all of that. So that was dope. You know what I mean? And, so, like what I was saying was the guy, my man, Eddie, Kimo Sabi, he used to come out to my crib out in Jersey, you know what I mean? And and we used to just make songs, like make kind of like, we would snatch, my mom's had a like an extensive little catalog of, collection of music, records and stuff. I had I knew how to sample, everybody know about the sampling, on the you get a little, you get the stereos that had my mom's had one of those stereos that had this, the record player on top, and then the stereo
Right.
with the dual cassette and all of that. So all you had to do was put a record up on top and, kind of just tape it into one of the tapes, and then kind of, then you could tape it from one tape to the other and pause it and run it back until you got enough length to make it, have a beat to rhyme over. So we used to do that. Then I had a little keyboard, a little sampler. My mom's wound up, she saw I was into rap, so she went and bought me that little Yamaha sampler that they came out with at that time. So I was able to like just sample stuff off of, had a little 8-second sampler, and you can sample with all kind of sounds, and so I would sample little stuff, make my little beats, and I
Man,
was just
shout out to moms for seeing
shout out
that
to
real
moms.
early on.
Yeah, because she
For
was
seeing that early on and nurturing that, bro.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
that's a good mom. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Like
how I
that's
say, man. That's how I say, mom love. You know what I mean? She's everything, man. You know what I'm saying? She definitely cultivated that, like you said, man. She saw that I was really into it. She used to come in the room like that was my whole mode of operations. Like I would come home and just lock in. I'd be in a room. She come in like, you got homework? No, okay. Listen, we're eating at this time. I'll see you later. You know what I mean? I'll be in the room like this. Yeah, whatever key, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Making beats and rhyming and, you know what I'm saying? And word. So, yeah, so my man used to come over. We used to make our little joints. You know, we wasn't really into the battling and all of that at that time. You know what I mean? You know, you're talking about 87, 88. You know,
Right.
I was too young to be out there, you know, battling and all that stuff. You know, so
But I bet you your mom saw that as a way to help keep you out of trouble, though, too, because at least she knew where you were. You in the room, you working on
right,
music, you know.
right,
So man, that's
probably.
dope.
Yeah, she didn't really think about, you know, she didn't you know, she didn't tell me that, you know what I mean? But that's, you know,
Right.
that I'm pretty sure, you know, she was happy for that. You know what I mean? I wasn't running around in the street.